It's a Saturday morning. This dark thing on my upper lip is my lip stain. And my husband just called me and he said, wake up, I'm at the flea market. I tried it out and it's really cool, but don't worry, I'm leaving right now. I'm gonna come pick you up, so get ready. So I'm getting ready and I'm so excited, and I just wanted to bring you guys along to see what this flea market has in store, because I think you like flea markets too. I'm making my coffee in my French press, and yeah, I'll maybe make a video about how to do that sometime. I prefer it to my old coffee pot. I was not sure if I liked it very much at first because I wanted an electric coffee pot because I wanted to be able to just keep my coffee hot for long periods of time, and I wanted to be able to just like press a button and have it make coffee for me every morning at that time. But now that I've had this little French press for quite a while, I think I do prefer it. So this is the flea market. As you can see here, a lot of people are out and just kind of enjoying it, looking around. We saw all kinds of stuff. There was washers, there was dryers, there's lawnmowers, mattresses, fruits, there's plants, artwork, mirrors.
I think that guy's selling his ATV because he keeps riding it around.
Oh, that's a good way to advertise it. It works, I swear. All the plants over there. I get nervous whenever the owners of the stores come and talk to me, so I probably should just get over that because they were just gonna say hi. You know, we're at the flea market.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just be assuming that they think I'm stealing or something. I don't know. This man is giving us a bunch of stuff for free. He has a bunch of mirrors and things, and I'm just so tickled. For free. All of that for free. I'm telling you. There's so many mirrors there. I'll show y'all later. That's so cool. And this might be the best deal anybody ever had at a flea market. The sellers here were very nice as well. The weather was hot. Bring sunscreen. I do think we'll be coming back again on another Saturday. It was extremely fun, especially because we got to stop by and see our friend Roy after. Roy is the guy that we bought this truck from off of Facebook. He's super nice and looks just like Morgan Freeman, as well as he sounds a lot like him too, so he's a friend now. I'll drop this off for Roy. We bought this truck from Roy, and so now I'm gonna give him a t-shirt from Argentina and some Argentina snacks. Hello. It's okay. It's just me. Hello. Dang, do I still have Roy's number? Maybe I don't. I didn't get a video of Roy because I didn't want to make him uncomfortable, so I just didn't even think to ask. But he was so sweet. He was happy to see us, and he was like, oh my goodness, I didn't even think anybody was thinking about me. And I was like, Roy, stop, of course. But I don't know, whenever we met him, just the best vibes, and he was so kind to us and just gave us like random advice, and he has wisdom like older folks do, and there's just something about him. We're just like, oh, you know what? Let's come back and say hi to Roy sometime. And then he invited us to come back to say hi later on as well. So we'll definitely be doing that.
Hello, Bo.
Oh, so cute with Bo.
We'll be back.
Okay. This is cool.
Bye.
Bye bye. That's just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog. That's a good angle for Bo. Real cute guy. Oh, okay. Tell me, Bo, who's the goodest good boy? Who is that? I think it's you. I think it's you, Bo. I think someone told me that you're the goodest good boy. And that's what I think too. You don't have to be shy. Go ahead. Tell the world. I'm a good boy and I know it. Okay, so we are back home after the flea market. Let me show you guys some of the cool stuff that I got there at the flea market. I got some bananas. There were 4, but then I ate one and my honey ate one. And I think they're organic because I saw a banana sticker and it says it's from Guatemala, amigo. And it really made me laugh because I was thinking about our pest control guy that came out here, and I was listening to some Christian music at the time. I'm always listening to Christian music, and it was in Spanish. And he was like, wait a second, is this song in a different language? I was like, yeah, it's in Spanish. And I was telling him how my husband speaks Spanish, and I do as well, but not as fluently, you know? And then when he met my husband, it was really funny because the pest control guy, he was talking about how he wants to get better at Spanish. He was super sweet too, but he was like, oh yeah, I want to get better at Spanish. And then he said hi to my husband, and he was like, hola, amigo. And the Garrett was like, hello. And then the pest control guy just kept saying, gracias, amigo, gracias. Just like that. And then Eric would be like, you're welcome. Like, it was just really funny. It was really funny. Anyways, let me show you some other stuff that I got. Me and Eric were walking past this one table, and there was this lady, and she was like, hey, I got some sweets here, y'all should try some. And I was like, sorry, but we're pretty full right now. She's like, okay, that's fine. And then we took a couple steps, and my husband, he was like, I don't know, they looked kind of good. I was like, do you want to go back? And he said yes. And I was like, okay, but you got to talk to them, not me. He said okay. So let me show you what we got from them. They said their 2 most popular ones were the red velvet with pecans and the blueberry. They said even people who don't like blueberry normally like this one. So we will see. They do look delicious and they're homemade, so kind of exciting. Let's try some of the cake that we bought from the flea market, okay? I got some milk here. First one up is the red velvet cake. She said this was the #1 seller. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It tastes like really cheap olive oil was made with it. I don't know why. That's the flavors I'm getting. Sorry. Maybe this was an off batch. I don't know. Yeah, not good. Okay, now let's try the blueberry cake. Honestly, it looks good. The blueberry cake is delicious. It's blueberry pound. I think this would be even better with some hot tea. Let me show you what it looks like. This one's the winner. Yeah, absolutely great. Not bad though. I mean, neither one of them was very expensive, so I keep thinking, well, if they were selling stuff there at the flea market, maybe I could sell stuff there at the flea market. But I don't really want to do that, but I maybe could. Then we walked past this one dude, and he said that everything that he was selling was $1. Everything is $1 unless you want to buy some clothes, and then it's $2. I love a good deal. Give me some cheap stuff. I like it. So this is what I bought for $1. I bought my dog a new little toy. It says my Chanukah treat. And then I got this. It is some type of a DIY curb rash repair, like paint repair. I don't know. It says paint scratch repair. I'll try it for stuff. And then I got a couple little Christmas decorations. I got this little guy. I'm thinking about, my siblings said they're gonna come visit me right now. This table, we just bought it from Walmart yesterday. It says it holds up to like 300 pounds. And then we got this little mini saw as well to help with the backsplash that we're working on. And whenever my siblings come for Christmas, which fingers crossed that they do, I'm going to remove, because my husband had to drill holes through the table to make it so that it'll stay when we're doing cuts. And I'm going to remove this, and then I'm going to put like a nice tablecloth over it, and then I will put Mr. Santa Claus in the middle, and I'm going to try to use him as like a little centerpiece. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, and then I also got one singular little Christmas ornaments. I think it's kind of cute. And then a bunch of little tiny elf hats, and it says on the package that they are kitchen Santa utensil holders for party candy. I don't know. We'll see how I can try to make that into some festive stuff for then. And then I got two little adhesive kits, which have 2 in them each. And I like these. I have a couple of these actually. I like to put them on the table next to whatever I cooked with like the label of what it is. And I think that's real cute. So that was great that they were each $1. And then this is an adjustable cake mold. And I plan to one day have an oven. Right now I don't. But I'd like to be able to use this to make like tiered cakes for birthdays and stuff. Because I like to be very extra regardless. So gonna try to use that. After I thought that I'd already had so many fantastic, amazing deals and like it couldn't get any better, it did get better. It did. So the first thing that I actually bought when I was there is this. I bought this painting and I think it's very lovely. You can see the paint strokes in it, and I think that I'm going to put this up in the kitchen. It looks beautiful. And then I bought this very dirty mirror with it, and the painting with this mirror was $2. Or I'm sorry, not $2, $15. Both of those together were $15. So that was good. But the deals got better. They got better. This guy said, "Oh, this is for free." I said, "What is for free?" He said, "Some of this stuff over here." I said, "Some of it?" He said, "All of it." All of it! So I got this for free. And the cushions are kind of gross looking and ugly, but the wood is nice. And so I could just get some new cushions, you know, and that's a nice little love seat. Then I got this mirror. And then I got this mirror. Ooh. Then I got this mirror. And then I got that mirror. And this little mirror. That's a ton of mirrors. And all of those are worth quite a bit more than free. So I was very happy with that. We loaded up the truck. They literally helped us load up the truck. I think, you know, at some point I might like sand the wood a little bit and maybe put like a clear sealant over it. Maybe I'll like repaint the ones that are orange, because orange is a really bold color. I'm not sure, but with the dark blue cabinetry, orange would look kind of cool. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I'm very happy with my finds today. But that is it for today's video. I just wanted to show you guys some of the cool little things that I was able to pick up at the little flea market I went to. I would highly recommend that you guys go to your flea markets, go to your thrift stores and look around there instead of only buying off of Amazon or just buying from Walmart or like the big stores, because the flea markets and the thrift stores, those pour into the pockets of your community and it helps small businesses. And then also you get a lot more unique finds, and so your house doesn't look like it was just coordinated to look like somebody else's house or out of a magazine, something like that. You know, you want it to look like you with your characters, right? And so that's why I would say to do that. And then also you get some crazy good deals, you know what I mean? Like free. Need I say less? Need I say more? And then also I was gonna say that this antique flea market that I went to was actually in Selma, Alabama. And if you don't know, a lot of the people in this area, they say like, don't go to Selma for anything because they do have some crime rate problems. Honestly, they have employment problems. Like a lot of people, there's just not a lot of jobs there. And so people tend to have a lot of needs for like food stamps and for government assistance. And so, you know, if you don't really have a job because you just have a lot of time on your hands, then just like in the Bible where David was not where he needed to be at war. But instead of him being at war, he was busy lusting over another man's wife. And that's what got him caught up with Bathsheba. And that's what had him having the Lord take his firstborn son away. So all I'm saying is try to make sure that you're where you need to be. Idle hands are not good. But as far as like Selma, and I know this is a controversial opinion from people that are in this area, the city's not bad and the people are not bad either. People are people anywhere, right? There's good and bad in every person, just like you, just like me. But there's a lot of people that are just trying to have little small businesses, right? They have this like extra stuff, or they're making stuff, and they want jobs, you know. They obviously need money to live. And so each one of us has the ability to kind of help that to come to fruition. And also it's just a fun little experience, you know, to be able to go to every Saturday. And so don't take the word of mouth just from anybody. No city, no town, no area is just completely bad. Everything in life, it's going to take the right mindset to really try to take advantage of everything that's in that area. Like when I was living in Okinawa, Japan, I sometimes would get kind of upset because I'm like, oh my goodness, like what is there here? Because I was just looking for things that were in the United States because that's what I was used to, right? But when I went out and I just tried to figure out the bus system and I just was walking around for forever, I'd find like these random little cool stores and amazing food places and just things that I'd never thought of before, things that I've never seen before, and just interact with people. It was just a lot of fun. You just have to think like, no matter where I'm at, there's going to be hidden gems. And if I go out there with the mindset that I could probably find some cool stuff, you'll probably find some cool stuff, okay? So that was a lot of random advice, and I try to throw in some good biblical wisdom. Hopefully you caught that. Just if you take nothing else from this video, love people, love Jesus, he loves you, and God bless you. I'll see y'all later.